If you run a church, you might think that AI is just about as far away from that as you can be, but there is actually a lot of great ways that churches can use AI to help not only the leaders of the church, but also the congregation as well. So I am going to go and grab a church that I am going to have a look at here. I've just done a search for USA Church in Texas, because I know that Texas is full of them. I've been watching Young Sheldon on Netflix. And let's say, I don't know, let's go with this one here, the Village Church, okay? And this can be for any kind of religious, organization, whatever you want to do. But I'm just picking one of these here. So here's the church website. There's obviously got lots of information on all sorts of different things, events and seminars and worship academies here. A lot of information to take in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use AI to read the entire contents of this website, and we can create a really helpful little chatbot that people who come to this website can now use to find out things like how to donate, when's the next sermon, what event's on, and even learn about the whole Bible. So let's show you how we do it. So all I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to grab the website address of this particular church website. This one's called the Village Church. And then I'm going to create a chatbot for it. So I'm going to call it the Village Church, and we're going to make it public because ultimately we would want it to go on the site. And then we're going to paste in the URL of the church there like that, and we just click start. Now what that's done for us is go round the website and just collect all of these pages. Look at this, our beliefs, the mission and vision, our leadership, absolutely tons and tons of pages of content. All the events and everything is there to contact us. And now all we need to do is just press save like this, and all of that data has now gone into the chatbot. And we can even go a step further and we can start adding other content. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. But now we've got a fully functional chatbot that is an expert on the church. So if we go to, let's just say here, like this, we can just use that chatbot right now and start asking some questions. So what's the address of the church? Here it goes. The address of the church is Finance, the Church Village, 2101 Justin Road, Flower Mound, Texas. So there we go, done. Really quick, simple answers. And let's ask something else. What kind of events do you have on in the next month? Here we go. In the next month, the Village Church has a variety of events. And there you go. Look at this. March 22nd here, Easter services. Now, if I'm a potential person here who's looking to visit that church, then wouldn't this be super useful? Instead of me going round and going like this, okay, like when is the next event? So that one's, that's up until March 25th, or Friday does a prayer. But, let's go and look at all the events. That takes time. And so it's so useful to be able to just literally type in, when is your next event or when is your next seminar? And there it is. It just does it straight away like that. Now, the other good thing is as well, we can do things like ask about donations, for example. Let's try that. How do I donate to the church? There we go. You can donate to the Village Church in several ways. Give online, cash or check, and so on. Look at all these different ways. And then also they've got the email address there as well. And there's a link that will go off to the church's own website too. So to train this whole website with all of these links just took us, a couple of minutes. I didn't need to do any coding or anything crazy like that. And to add this to the website, all we would need to do is literally copy this code, give it to the web guy or girl, and say, put it in the header of the website. And it would then appear on the website as a nice little chat bubble. You can even control the, look and feel of it. So we could put the Village Church just at the top there like that. And we can have some suggested questions like, how do I donate, for example? What events do you have coming up? And so on. And then these questions just ready there for people to press on straight away and get an answer. Now, another useful thing if you're a church and you're trying to build your congregation, then it will be really handy that anybody who wants to can just fill out this little form here, and then you can keep in touch with them via email. So they will go into your leads section, and we can choose when this is shown. So after so many messages in a conversation, or we can just ask the person to fill it out before they even start using the chatbot. And we can get rid of these things. There you go. Change all of the messaging. And we can change the language of this as well. If you're not using English, that's absolutely fine. You can use any language you want. We can change our button color to kind of match the church's branding. That's all doable. And then upload an actual avatar instead of this robot here, for example. We can have the picture of the pastor on there or something like that, or the church's own logo. And then we can also choose whether we want it to be on the left or right of the site, the little chat bubble. Now, that's really, really useful. And as I say, you can start collecting leads that way, and they'll all appear in here, and you can send them on to your own CRM, your own sort of mailing software like MailChimp or whatever you want, using Zapier. And you're good to go. You've now got a lead collection machine. We can see every conversation that's taken place with the church chatbot. There you go. Look, there's the conversation that went on just now. And these can be emailed through to you straight away. But here's what's really cool. With the link section here, we can even add in like a huge amount of content in terms of the Bible. So if I was to just go and grab in, I've split the Bible up into several PDFs, and we can just add them in like this, really, really simple. And you will have the entire Bible in that chatbot, and now able to go and help people with any questions they've got about the Bible. We can even create a separate chatbot dedicated to be kind of a tutor on the Bible. So if you've got people doing like Bible study and things like that, they're going to have a friendly assistant that's an expert on the Bible right there, and all of your own church's kind of missions, your mission statement, your vision, so that they're learning in a way that you want them to learn. Now let's just add the final two parts of the Bible. These are all, by the way, I'm going to show you this. These are like 100 pages. If I get one up, there you go. This is what I'm loading in right now. Look at all this content. All of this is just going into your chatbot in literally seconds. So it's a very, very powerful system. And as I say, there's a link underneath this video. You can go and grab yourself a free chatbot for your church straight away. So that's it. I have now added the entire Bible. You can see that we've got all these little green ticks here. That means that in seconds it has been able to digest the entire Bible. And that's where, I think AI is pretty cool, actually. It can help do good things. AI is not necessarily a terrible thing against humanity. It can actually help humanity. So now let's go back over to our chatbot, and we can now ask questions about the Bible. So can you tell me something interesting about the Gospel of Matthew? And let's see what it says here. There you go. One interesting aspect of the Gospel of Matthew is its emphasis on Jesus as the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. And it's got all that information now as well. Now, let's just look at this from another angle. This is another angle of what you can do with this chatbot. We can use this as, say you were a pastor and you were thinking, right, I'd love to do a great sermon this weekend on, say, forgiveness or something. And I would like to, have some help to create that sermon. So I've created a really, really good detailed prompt here. And if you want this, by the way, if you are a pastor and you want this prompt, I'll put it underneath the video for you as well, because this is a beast. But here it is. Let me get it in front of you here, actually, so you can properly see it. So it is, given the text of the Bible, I'm looking for a sermon outline that touches on the theme of, and then you can put in the theme, what you want there, and then a particular passage, a particular section of the Bible, like that. So I'm just going to just scroll along here a second. Here we go. So we're going to say on the theme of forgiveness. There we go. Focusing on passages of the Bible, let's just say from the book of Matthew. There we go, on the Bible. So now we'll just let that do its thing. There we go. I think we've just got everything. Check my whole prompt here. There we go. And then relating to forgiveness again, let's just put that in there. There we go. And that's it. It is one heck of a prompt, as you can see here. But this now will produce one amazing sermon outline for you. And go into that Bible, grab the best parts out of that particular section of the Bible, in this case the Gospel of Matthew, and give you some really good stuff. Now, we can also open this out into a nice big window as well if we want to. We don't have to use it just within here. I'm doing it in a tight space, but check this out. Sermon outline is the power of forgiveness, and then the introduction. Forgiveness is a central theme in the Bible, exemplified by the teaching of Jesus Christ. In both biblical times and today's world, forgiveness holds immense significance as it not only heals relationships, but also frees us from the burden of resentment. That's good. And then key scripture passages, and it says this one here, Matthew 6:14-15. In this passage, Jesus emphasizes the importance of forgiving others as a condition for receiving forgiveness from God. It highlights the reciprocal nature of forgiveness and the transformative power it holds in our lives today. And then we've got like the main points here that really help, the practical applications of those three things that we've discovered, and then a conclusion there as well, and then a particular book recommendation to go with it too. So quite a brilliant outline there for a sermon. So, and you can create separate chatbots for this. I've just bundled it all into one chatbot here like this, but you can separate them out into separate chatbots. And I'm doing all this with Fastbots, which is right here. You can go and build your first bot for free. And you'll get 50 messages free as well. So you can get it straight on your website, start using it today if you wanted to. No problem. Just come along here and we've got, lots of training and help and advice. It's dead simple though. You just do what I just did. It's that simple. So yeah, getting back to this, we've got all of our conversation history there as well. And as your congregation start using this chatbot, you'll be able to see all of the chats right here. And go and learn more about your congregation. Learn what it is they're thinking, what they're saying. And you get to understand them a lot better. So here's the conversation I just had, which gave me this sermon outline there as well. You can also have a QR code in your church or in your lobby where people just come in and they can scan it with their mobile phone, and then they'll have access to the church chatbot, which then they can ask all these questions and do whatever they want with it. We've literally got a link right here. This top one we can share with everybody, and it will take them to like a full screen chatbot like this. And again, you can use it for any purpose. So if I was to just say again, how do I donate to the church, please? There you go. And it will just do it like that. Now we've got the benefit of having the whole page there as well. So it's good. Works great on mobile, works great on a normal computer. So there's some ways that you can use the chatbot. Another beautiful benefit is if your congregation is very multinational, which of course many churches really encourage and like that, then you'll love it because it can speak 95 languages as well. So you can ask it a question, in any language, and it will respond in that language as well. So what are you doing there? You're making your congregation feel at home with the church because the church chatbot speaks the same language and it can tell them about the church events in their language too. So I have no idea what that is. How do I donate to the church in French? But let's just go to Google Translate now and we'll just say English, and we'll do it to Spanish. Why not? I'll get rid of one of the churches here so we don't need to do that. There we go. There is the same question now in Spanish, and we'll just go back to our chatbot right here, and then we'll just say the same thing and then see what it says back to us. There we go. Absolutely perfect Spanish, straight back to that person, and now they know exactly what it says and they don't have to necessarily be perfect at English. So there you go. There's a quick few uses for AI for churches of any faith anywhere in the world. You can start using this AI chatbot to help both the congregation and you if you're a church leader. And if you like that video, press the old like button underneath and subscribe for more videos about how you can use AI in your business, church, institution, you name it. And then there's another video coming up in just a second. Thanks for watching.